Hi everybody, good morning, Shavua Tov umevorach to you all. I hope you all had a great Shabbat. We're going to continue now with the further step of Bedikat Hamess, and we call this the Bitul. So once a person finished on Thursday night to perform the Bedikat Hamess, he will say 3 times a statement in which he will declare that all his Hametz is nullified and considered hefker. He will say that 3 times to make it a strong statement. And he also needs to make sure to understand what he says. It's not a prayer, it's not a bakasha, it's not a request. It is a bold, pure statement where he says and declares, my hametz, the one that I didn't find tonight, should be nullified like the dirt of the earth. And the 3rd time he should say should also be hefker. This is why it's recommended that the Baal Habayit himself, meaning the owner of the house, is the one saying the Bitul, since he is the one also owning the Hametz, and he has in mind all the properties that he owns. It is okay, Bediavad, to appoint a Shaliach, to appoint someone else to say the Bitul. Even, someone's wife could say it on his behalf, but only in case of, emergency, Sha'at HaDehak Bediavad. The right way is that the person himself says it, and he needs to understand everything he says. If Aramaic is too hard for him to understand, then he needs to make sure to say it in Hebrew. Now, it's important also to realize that this is only the first bitul that we are going to say. This is the one after Bedikat Hamess. There is a second bitul that we usually say when we burn the Hametz. This year, since we are burning the Hametz on Friday, and it's not Erev Pesach, because Shabbat will be Erev Pesach, so this is why the burning of the Hametz will be done on Friday, but the Bitul, the second Bitul of the Hametz, will be done on Shabbat itself, and this Bitul is a little different because we are going to nullify every Hametz that we may not be aware, unlike the one that we said after the Bedikat Hamess, in which we still had in mind to eat Hametz later on the next day, especially when Shabbat is afterwards, since we have a mitzvah to have a seudah with bread. So on this, I want to wish you all an amazing day and Shavua Tov.